One punch! You know what's fun? When your camera decides to just not film what you're filming and you gotta reshoot the whole video. Don't you just love that? Alright, so One Punch Man. One Punch Man is one of the biggest anime ever. I'm sure if you watch my channel and watch anime, you probably already know what One Punch Man is all about. But assuming you don't, One Punch Man is about a man who can defeat anyone with just one punch. Speaking of which, I gotta hit the thumbnail on this. There, I'll use that for the thumbnail now. Get it? Because I'm punching. I love YouTube. But it does more than just present a guy who punches things. This show is actually a parody. I'll get more into that, but it makes fun of these shonen anime such as Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto, all of the big action shonen stories that are like usually the biggest stories in anime. It pokes fun at them while also being just those shows. Oh, it's also a comedy, and there's a bunch of other things going on with it. We'll get more into that during the review. But I remember when One Punch Man was airing, it was the biggest show ever. Everyone was watching it. It was a big deal. I don't know where I was. I was just off doing some bullshit probably. But I finally got around to watching it. I'm hip with the kids. And I can see why this show like immediately caught people's attention. This show has a amazing soundtrack. It has amazing animation. The first and last episode have some of the best animation I have ever seen. Lots of things, production value, big colorful characters with great designs, everything that makes a great show, like in the form of, I don't know, ingredients. It has all of that. It has all the ingredients for a great show. However, and this is the part where if you were expecting me to praise the show and be a part of the fan base, I'm gonna crush all your dreams in this one moment. It's not that great. All of this great animation and all of the production and the music and the characters and the voice acting and all that, I wish all of it was used on things I actually cared a lot about, and with characters and stories I actually was invested in. I mean, on paper, I should love this show. I'm a narcissistic dude who loves comedy, who also grew up on Dragon Ball Z and all of these other things. I should love this show, but this show doesn't live up to its ultimate potential. One Punch Man isn't deconstructing shonen anime. It's not parodying it. It's not trying to say this is how these shows should be done right. It's not trying to do anything. It's just trying to make a fun show while also poking fun at these other shows. And as just this fun show with these quirky characters, you know, I liked it. It was a good show. And I think that's a good stopping point for spoilers, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm sure as hell not going to edit some on screen. But spoilers! From now on, whenever I have spoilers, I'm going to do this. Because I'm sure everybody is super interested in looking at my face the entire time while watching this video. Alright, first off, I love Saitama. He is an amazing character. I would buy a figure or a vinyl pop or whatever the fuck with this guy. He's great, he's funny. I love during these amazing action scenes and all of this great animation, sometimes we just cut over to Saitama and he looks dumb as hell with this blank expression on his face. He's probably thinking about buying groceries or something mundane like that. I love all of that. And I also love that if you draw this guy a type of way, he could stand right beside like a Naruto or a Goku. You just have to draw him a type of way. There were some scenes where he looks like a perfect anime protagonist. Other than him, there's not much this show has going for it that just screams personality or screams something interesting. I think a big part of that is if they're trying to, you know, poke fun at these shows. First off, these shows have already been made fun of a million times. There's already like a million anime, a couple I've reviewed that parody, you know, Dragon Ball and Naruto. There's cartoons that do this. There's one-off jokes in a lot of stories that do this. Even here on YouTube, Team 4 Star, there's a million ways that these stories have been made fun of. Even within these shows, they make fun of themselves. They're having fun at their own expense. A character like Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball, half of his existence is to make fun of the absurdity that's going on around him. He's an actual fighter. He's an actual strong guy in this unbelievable world. And that's the joke. Also, I love the idea that Saitama, he doesn't want to be this powerful. He doesn't even understand why he's this strong, but he just fights for fun, and every day it's the fucking same one punch, one punch, one punch. And I love that the ending joke is he's like, oh, I finally got someone that they didn't die in one punch. Then he's like, okay, we're back to one punch. God damn it. I love that that's the ending line for the series. Plus, I love the concept that we have here with the heroes. They have to register to become heroes. That is an amazing idea. And despite all their abilities and powers and everything that makes them special, all they care about is, at the end of the day, what rank am I? What, class am I in? That's all they give a shit about at the end of the day. If that doesn't show people only give a shit about numbers. I think the show really could have worked as a parody of the week type of show. Maybe keep the whole, hero class system, but keep that as the structure, holding this parody of the week where we take the Saitama character and put him in some type of shonen thing this week. He could have gone through show to show with each episode. Could have been that type of show. Creating this main villain where eventually we have to set the bar and say he can't be beat in one punch because of the show having to have some kind of climax. Ultimately, where do you go from there? They're making season 2. I don't really care to watch season 2 because I feel like it's going to be more of the same. How do you make more? Is this light even on? Did I turn? Oh, I turned that light off, and because my camera battery died, by the way, so this is probably going to look a little bit different. Sorry, my camera died in the middle of filming on the second whole take. Fuck YouTube. But anyway, why would I want season 2 if literally, everything they could have done to make an impactful final climax where the main character, you've already broken the rule of the show, and now it's just, oh, are we going to turn into a normal action anime? I guess they could raise the bar on comedy, but I guess that's a review for another day. For now, final thoughts. One Punch Man. It was a good show. It was a solid show. I laughed. I enjoyed the characters. It was a fun experience. I'm glad I watched it. Again, don't really care what other people think about the show. They praise it a lot. I hope you don't get mad at me for not praising and worshiping it. Please don't come to my house and kill me. But I will give One Punch Man a 7 out of 10. Anyway, guys, I haven't planned an outro for this video, so I'm just going to make it up as I go. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, you are the best. I should have some other videos, hopefully, near me somewhere. You can watch those videos, subscribe. I have social media. I have a big YouTube channel called YouTube on the Rise that you guys should all be subscribing to, and if you don't subscribe to it, I'll be very upset. I love how my face is literally getting darker. Oh my god, I look horrible. I'm sitting in this hot fucking room with all these lights just burning away. Making YouTube videos for you assholes. But yeah, that was my thoughts on One Punch Man. And with that, I